Now, one of the big problems for us as Africans, everybody here is an African, isn't it? Almost everybody. Maybe there's somebody who is not, but is in a minority. But majority of us are Africans. The biggest factor is that we want the rules to always be the same. And when the rules change, we complain, the rules have changed. Why did he change it? Why did they change the rules? The rules should be, you should bring back the rules. 10 years after the rules have changed. You know, the rules used to be this way 10 years ago. They've changed it. They should bring back the rules. They should bring back the rules. We have to protest. They should bring back the rules. 20 years. The rules used to, 20 years ago, this is how we used to do it. The rules have to be the same. 50 years. The rules, you remember 50 years ago, the rules were like this. They change it. They have to bring it back. And it never strikes us, it's not coming back. It never strikes us. So, most African leaders, up until recent, maybe now it's changed, but they spend their time talking about, and we were there, and the British came, and the colonizers were there, and the colonizers, and they changed the rules, and they took our money, and they took our gold, and they took our... Yes, the rules changed. The rules changed. People didn't allow us to live in our country. Yes, they colonized us. Yes. But we have to play the game. And sometimes in trying to play the game, we always want to go backwards into what we comfortably call culture. This is our culture. This is how we were before the white man messed us up. This is how we used to eat before the white man came and messed us up. This is how we used to dress before they messed us up. This is how we used to manage our life. By the way, they've messed you up. Now, you cannot go back to 1844 and change the rules because it's changed. And the reason, one of the biggest reasons why we are not able to play the game with the rest of the world is when the game, the rules change and the configuration changes, we spend the rest of our time complaining about the change which has happened and never studying how to play the new game. And until you are able to do that, you will always be behind. But if we are able to do that, I can guarantee you Africa can change, Ghana can change in less than 10 years. For us as Africans, we have to learn to quickly move, quickly change, quickly adapt. When the rules of the world changes, the economic rules change, the global rules change, the trade rules change, we still play it the same way. In the 1920s, 1923 thereabouts, by 1923 Ghana was the leading exporter of cocoa in the whole world. We started long, we became great very early. But you know, the governor at that time, Guggisberg and his folks, said that, well, you know, these Africans are great, we can let them plant their cocoa and we'll use it to get the state to take all the money, so all the money must belong to the state, and so on and so forth, and it's used to finance the budget, and so cocoa became our main economic stay. And so we created cocoa marketing boards, and the state buys all the cocoa. That's almost 100 years ago. We're still doing the same way. We're still doing the same way. You ask people, they say, well, you know, you can't, cocoa is the mainstay of the Ghanaian. Cocoa is the mainstay of the Ghanaian. The game has changed. Even the guy who set the game rule for us, he died and his people have changed the game. But we're going to play the same way. We're going to play the same way. So policymakers can't even think. Let's change it.